Welcome, everyone. I'm Batman. Actually, it's not. It's me, Adam the Woo here. But that is Batman. Happy Sunday from Batman. And from me, I am somewhere very fantastic, as you can tell. There are some toys beside me to the left and to the right. I'm going to give you a quick view of the toy... What is this called? The Toy Room of Insanity?
Of Insanity.
The Toy Room of Insanity?
That's right, sir.
And this is Count Stankus. That's his YouTube page. What's your YouTube page?
Count Stankus.
That's very simple. I got that correct. And he is a toy collector. Just look at this, a circular 360 view of 80s goodness, starting with some Star Wars toys right up here. This room is actually pretty amazing. We're actually engulfed in a cave. This is a true nerd cave from the 80s.
It is.
All these wonderful things. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. I guess we could start right here with the Voltron. Why don't you give us a run through of the room and what your passions are? Some of your favorite toys.
Well, I'm a big vintage collector, and those of you who do collecting vintage toys, oh my God, it takes either a lot of money or a lot of time, and I picked a lot of time.
Something I have neither of. Yeah. Very little time and very little money. Yeah. So this is actually cool for me to actually witness this stuff firsthand.
It's a labor of love.
This is an ongoing lifetime passion that you've had.
This has been going on since 1994. I've collected different things, sold this and that off. It's changed and morphed, but this is where I'm at. A lot of 80s toys.
I'm noticing this has a very 80s feel to it.
Yeah,
definitely.
A lot of 80s, some new stuff, but most of the stuff is 80s. We got Voltron from the 80s.
This is so awesome. So this was actually in that box, and you just displayed it right
actually,
in front.
that's a little cheaper one. This is the actual one that was in the box.
Oh, that was the one that was in the box. Your phone is ringing. Somebody is probably trying to make a deal with you, trading off toys, selling toys. Do you buy and trade quite a bit?
Not really, no.
You pretty much just keep it all to yourself.
Yes.
Keep it all in this secret cave of wonders.
The Toy Room of Insanity.
How did you come up with the name Toy Room of Insanity?
It's insane to have a room that looks like this.
It is very insane.
And that's what that...
And how did you get your God-given name? Count Stankus.
Count Stankus.
How did that come about?
Count Stankus.
What does that exactly mean?
I'm a horror fan. So Count Dracula. And there was a guy who had a song, was a guy named T-Bone Stankus. You know T-Bone Stankus?
I do not know
who
that is.
He had a song that was on... oh my God! I forgot the name of the damn.
Somebody could look it up. Somebody could
look up T-Bone Stankus
and look at
it's a funny song, acoustic song about the Wizard of Oz.
So you mishmash the funny song about Wizard of Oz and Count Dracula side by side, all this Raiders of the Lost Ark stuff. And what's this gun up here?
Yeah, well, this is all the original Kenner toys. All my stuff's falling down, but this is actually a prop gun from the last movie, Crystal Skull.
What?
This is a prop gun.
Look at this! Don't point this thing near me. This is awesome.
That's just
that is a prop gun from the movie.
Yeah, it's actually just the one of the.
It's not loaded. It's not loaded.
No, it's all plastic.
It's all plastic. Very good.
The stuntmen would keep this in their holster. Whoever doubled as Indiana Jones. But everything's falling over.
A lot of Tron stuff.
Got Tron.
A lot of Indiana Jones stuff here.
Newer stuff. You got some G.I. Joe stuff. Lord of the Rings. Got the old Remco.
Oh, you got the old Universal Monsters down here? Remco.
Yeah, there's a Remco. Came out in the late 70s, early 80s. 79, 80. And then we got little empty stuff over here, but we got all the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons that came out in the early 80s, I'm sorry. That's really cool.
So basically on your YouTube channel, you actually focus on different things. Like let's say you would do a video specifically about this area.
Yeah.
Give a backstory, detail your personal experiences.
It all depends upon how much is involved with that certain toy or toy line. I might have to break it up into different videos. There's more stuff. I haven't reviewed any of the Dungeons and Dragons stuff yet. Eventually I will, but I don't think I'll do it in one video. That'd be too big. Yeah,
Look at this Clash of the Titans stuff.
Clash of the Titans, I already reviewed that. That's all in one video.
Look at this guy. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Toy awesome.
What was this guy's name?
I forgot.
It's a very unusual name. I forgot. That was the monster from Clash of the Titans. Very, very cool. So what would you say your favorite, what is your favorite area of the room?
My favorite area.
When you come in here and you stare at it and say, I love this.
Yeah.
What would this be?
That's tough because, you know, some of the stuff is sentimental from when I was a kid. My brother and I were young. I got all my Mego, World's Greatest Superheroes.
So explain to us what the Mego toys are.
Mego was a company that started late 60s and then early 70s. They came out with a line called Action Jackson that didn't do very well, but they created this body that you see here. And so Mego got a hold of the DC figures, DC Universe, and they came out with Batman and Robin and Superman and Aquaman, these four you see. And then they eventually got the Marvel license. They had both licenses, which no one will ever do it again. And this is all the stuff that they created.
And you were saying it's basically the original action figure was the Mego toys.
These four guys right here. I know G.I. Joe was the first boy toy, but when Mego made these four guys right here, this is what started action figures, were these four guys.
So we're looking at toy history right here in the toy room of insanity. So is that how you say it? The toy room of insanity?
I don't have a real call sign.
You don't have a call sign? We should make one up now. The toy room of insanity. Very cool. So up here we have some
Robotech stuff. All the figures from Robotech.
Voltron stuff up here. Lisa, I'm not familiar with Lisa Hayes. What exactly is that? And Rick Hunter. Yeah. Oh, that's actually Robotech.
Yeah, it's all Robotech.
As well, we have the Alien up here.
That's the infamous Alien that Kenner came out with, 1979, and it was pulled off store shelves after a short time because Kenner made the toys. But unfortunately, Kenner didn't watch the movie. They thought it was another sci-fi movie like Star Wars.
Right.
Now, we're going to cash out on it, but unfortunately, the movie scared the living crap out of a lot of people, and so it
definitely scared me.
Moms did not want to buy that toy, so.
But you actually have one of them here in the toy room of insanity. So explain to those watching your passion with this region right in here. You are a fan of Planet of the Apes.
Oh, I love Planet of the Apes. You know, if you go on my Count Stankus page, you can see my
on Facebook. You have Facebook too, right?
I have a Toy Room Insanity Facebook
Toy
page.
of Insanity.
But if you go on my Count Stankus
Toy of Insanity
on YouTube, you can go and see my journey to Malibu Creek State Park here in California.
Absolutely,
which I'm
hoping to do that as well. Maybe with you in the near future.
But yeah, these are all the Mego figures that Mego did for Planet of the Apes, which is a really cool, different variations of technique.
So these are all different variations here. They're very similar. To the normal untrained eye, this would look like the same figure, but they are all different in their own
colors,
little way and different nuances.
Yeah.
Very, very.
Of course, pieces of the actual Ape City.
Oh yeah, you were saying this too. This is actually pieces from Ape City in Malibu State Park.
Yep.
But more on that later, because we're going to hopefully do a video together in the next couple of weeks.
And you got some newer stuff
up there in that area.
Newer stuff. You got some new.
Now we're getting into one of my passions, Star Wars.
These are brand new toys, recent toys.
These are the newer ones, but you have some of the vintage toys. And when I say some, you're going to correct me by saying you have all.
I don't have all. I don't have all. Kenner made
them.
quite a bit of toys. I wouldn't need another room to.
Should we do a shunka-kunk-kunk-kunk?
Sure. This is all.
Star Wars, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Shunk-a-da-kunk-kunk-kunk-kunk. I don't think I ever did the intro. It's my second channel, daily blog channel. It's Count Stankus and TheDailyWoo in the toy room of insanity. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
You have some serious old school Star Wars stuff. I am partial down here to the bottom shelving because I had a lot of these figures. I had the Rancor right there back in the day. I had this guy, this Rancor. I had this Jabba the Hutt playset. I had this Gamorrean guard. That is awesome. Bib Fortuna right there.
Lovely name.
Very, very cool. And look at this. The Millennium Falcon. Oh my gosh. I could just hang. I'm just going to take a nap right here.
Good.
That way when I awake, I will be festooning my eyes with the glory of all of this Star Wars stuff. Luke has fallen here.
Luke has fallen.
How do we put him
I
back?
want you guys to see something here real quick.
All right, show me a
Take
secret.
your camera right in here. All right, as you can see on Han Solo, see? In Greedo,
I know what you're going to say right now.
Han shot first, damn it.
Look
see
at
that?
Yes.
He shot first.
There's no reason to use profanity.
It's all right.
Normally,
It's all right.
this is a family-friendly
It
vlog.
is. It
But
is.
when it comes to the fact of who shot first, you are allowed to say that word
That's right.
right now because
Han shot first.
that's right. George Lucas is incorrect.
Yes.
And this is correct. Toys do not lie.
No.
And that proves the fact that Han shot first, not Greedo. Greedo is there defensive, even though his gun is pointed.
It is.
Han, look at that. It's a shot through the heart, and Han's to blame. He gives love a bad I don't know where I'm going with that. But that is absolutely incredible. I'm glad that you showed
Yes.
that little fact. Man, look at this. What was the name of this character? Does anybody know what this little monster character? I'm sure he had a name. All of these guys had names, but I cannot remember the name of this slithering beast from Star Wars. But look at all these up here. So how many would you say of the original, percentage-wise, how many of the original figures do you have?
The original figures I have from Kenner, I have them all.
So you have all of the Kenner.
Yeah. Off the
figures.
top of my head, I can't remember if it was 97, 98, 99, something like that. High 90s is how many figures they made. And then after that, there's hundreds of variations of different things that they did for different reasons. Which is cool. These are the original Star Wars figures that came out in 1978.
What? The original ones?
The very, very, very first ones.
That's got to be worth quite a pretty penny.
This is what they call the early bird package.
The early bird gets
So-
the worm.
Yes. So 1977, for Christmas, Kenner couldn't get the figures, the toys ready. So what they
They
did
gave that out.
is you bought this for your kid, and it opened up to a stand display, and it had stickers in it. And it had a certificate to send off, and hopefully by May or so or March or something like that of next year, it was 1978, you would get these figures right here, and this is actually it. It's the 4 figures in their tray with the stickers that came with it and everything. Well, the stickers actually came with that, but
I was noticing that the tag on there too. The price tag was
that's
$7.
like $7.
$7. I'm going to say it's probably worth a little bit more than
A little more than that nowadays.
than $7 now.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Yes. The toy room of insanity. Whenever you say that, you should have your fist ablazing, just like that. I love Star Wars. I love all these Vaders. Look at this. That is absolutely incredible. Star
Control
Wars.
stuff here, man.
So you have a lot of things.
Tons of stuff.
Definitely go over to his YouTube channel, YouTube/Count Stankus. How do you spell that?
CONTSTANKUS.
C-O-U-N-T,
COUNT.
right?
STANKUS.
All one word. Go over
Yes.
there. You can see more. And his whole house, his whole area has lots of toys too. But this, we are trapped in here. We are locked. The door is now locked. Pay no attention to the unlocked signal. We are locked in here as far as you know. I'm going to let you guys go, and we are actually going to learn a little bit more. I'm going to learn a little bit more. You already know. You're going to teach me a little bit more about these toys, about these awesome figures, wonderful things here on this Sunday. Go over to his channel. Tell him I sent you. Like I said, we gave a little spoiler alert. We are going to hopefully be going to the filming locations of Planet of the Apes, hopefully in the next week or two.
Sure.
He's already been there, but I'm going to do a follow-up, hopefully, and learn some new things.
Okay.
Maybe I'll teach you some things. You teach me some things. Together we'll do a little Planet of the Apes action. So anything else? Let's show me one last thing in here that we can end this on an epic note. Something I have not shown. Something fantastic that we can end this on a dramatic note.
Gosh.
Oh, the Star Trek figures
We got
down
Star
there.
Trek figures. We got the Kiss figures that Mego did from 1978.
Oh, yeah. Explain these real
Well,
quick.
we got some of it, not all. This is really a difficult thing to collect. This is the Knickerbocker Lord of the Rings figures that came out in 1979 for the movie. That
Old
they did.
school Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
We're not
not-
talking
not
about the
this
new
stuff.
school stuff.
So still missing a few figures. They're hard as hell to find, and they're a bit pricey. So when I find them, maybe I buy it, maybe I don't. It takes time. A lot of fun. And we got, of course, some Hot Toys. We got some Sideshow collectibles over here. We're really good. But yeah, a lot of good stuff.
All right, that's enough. We're going to say goodbye. Say goodbye from the toy room. You got to
Of insanity.
Do it one more time. I'll let you do it. I'm going to do it.
The toy room of insanity.
Have a great day. Hope you guys are having a great weekend.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.